Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I did get a new setup. As you notice, I put my Christmas lights up. So super excited about that. Today we're gonna be learning the importance of blending. Blending is super duper important if you wanna pull off any eye makeup look. And we're gonna start today by using the Morphe 3502. It's very fall. So I'm very excited to share this with you guys. Okay, so first things first, you can use an eyeshadow primer. I have the Urban Decay one when I do use it, or you can use a concealer. The NARS one is the one I use because this is really gonna make your eyeshadow pop. And most all of the brushes I'm gonna be using today are the Zoeva ones. They're super nice quality and they're all labeled, and you get a pretty good range of brushes to do everything you want. So I'm going to be using the concealer brush today. I'm just going to take it and just kind of put it on my eye. Now, this is really important. I like to do my eye makeup first in case there's any fallout. And then I do my foundation because that way it won't mess up my base makeup. So. And it doesn't really matter what I look like right now because we're gonna put foundation over it. So that's fine. Okay, then in our palette here, we're gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you guys, you're gonna wanna find a good transition shade. So the transition shade I'm gonna use is gonna be this one. What this means is you wanna find a shade that's very close to your eye color. So that it'll blend really nicely with the rest of the makeup and not smudge out. So I'm gonna get a fluffy brush. This one's just a regular fluffy brush. And actually, I think that this shade from this other palette would be actually easier. So I'm gonna be using that one because it looks more my color. This is from the Zoeva palette Cocoa Blend. And you can just do really big sweeping motions like a windshield wiper. Remember, tap the brush to get all the excess off. And this part doesn't really have to be perfect. Okay. Now, next, we're gonna take a brush let me find it here. I'm gonna be using one that looks like this. So there are some really good ones from Morphe to use. I would suggest getting some of those. Okay, so then next, I am gonna be taking the shade that we talked about, this one, and go in with it really lightly. Okay, so that I got that, that's way too much. Right, so we're gonna tap it off. Okay. Now we're just gonna go in a little bit and then sweep over. Okay, so now that both of that is done, I like to work across. So we just did this shade. Okay, now we're gonna move to this shade. Yeah, that one's missing, but we're gonna move to this shade and then so on and so forth. So moving down the line from lighter to darker, like a gradient. So next, I'm gonna take a fluffier one. This is actually one I just got in like a little gift set for Christmas one year. We're gonna take it and we're gonna swirl it, tap it off a lot. That's how much I have on there, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing in the same area. Do the little circles. Just gonna keep. And then once I kind of like think that most of the stuff is off the brush, I can swoop it in a little bit and carry it over. So. Look how nice that looks. Now I think I got a lot on this brush, so I'm just gonna try to work on the other end. And it's okay if it takes you guys a while. You know, slow and steady can win the race. Okay, there's that. That looks so good. Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna keep using this brush. You should probably get a shadow switcher. I'm gonna use my skirt right now. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with an even darker shade, so that like this, that one. So it's a little bit darker. Okay, I got barely any stuff on this, and I'm really tapping it out a lot, like a lot. So that's how much is on there. Boop. There we go, okay. So that's how much I'm gonna tap it, actually even more. And I'm gonna do the darker, the lower. So we're gonna go real low. Look how nice that looks. Okay guys, so I actually ended up hitting it with a little darker of a shade, but here's that. Okay, now here comes my favorite part. So, a couple different options here. You're gonna wanna get a brush. I have this like smudge brush, or you can use like a concealer brush. All these different ones, but you're gonna wanna get something, you know, here's an Anastasia one, which is good too. Here we go. And you can either wet it, you can do it dry, or you can put concealer there for the glitter. So I'm just gonna put a baby amount of concealer. And I'm just gonna take it and just kind of okay, and I'm gonna take my transition shade that I was telling you about earlier and wipe it over it. The concealer really helps it stick out, but you don't even have to like wet it or do anything if you want to. Okay, now I'm so excited. I love this part, right? I'm gonna go a little hardcore with this glitter. I'm gonna use actually this one, this gold one up top here. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia brush. I know I said I was gonna use like all Zoeva brushes, but now I'm just like too excited. And actually I'm gonna get a fair amount, but I'm gonna tap it off. So that's what I have on there. And this, you're not gonna blend. You're just gonna press into it. So I'm gonna press, oh my goodness. That looks literally so nice. You can swipe it if you want, but you gotta do like hard swipes. You kind of push it into the other one. Okay, so that's what we've looked like so far. A little orange, but this is just a look. So then I like to take a nice shinier, whiter shade and go up and kind of outline my brows. Now I usually do that first, but I'm gonna take the Zoeva brow liner. There we go. And I'm actually gonna do the Zoeva Cocoa Blend, this shade. It looks like a nice purpley. Now, I usually do this with concealer, but I'm just getting like a rough outline. Because once again, we're gonna focus more on our brow, our makeup, our eye makeup. Okay, then I'm gonna get a harder smudgy brush and go in with that. That's how much product I got in there. Now, if you're not happy with the blending, you can always take a super big, fluffy brush and kind of blend it all out. And I'll show you guys what that looks like in a second. That just looks so much better. Okay guys, so here is the completed look, and I've added some foundation, some cute little brows. So since this is a simple eye makeup look, I'm just gonna add some mascara, and this is the Maneater by Tarte. Look at that, I'm not even wearing fake eyelashes. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this long video. Make sure to watch our next video. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. See you guys next time. Bye.